Your favorite fitness influencer just posted their epic cheat meal: pizza, ice cream, burgers. They claim it boosts metabolism and helps burn more fat. But here's the truth: that's one of the biggest lies in fitness, and believing it could sabotage your progress. See, people love to say one giant cheat meal spikes your metabolism. Yes, eating food does raise your metabolism temporarily. It's called the thermic effect of food. But here's the part nobody tells you: that effect is tiny. We're talking about an 8 to 10% boost for only a few hours. So let's do the math. If you burn 2,000 calories a day, that's maybe an extra 50 to 100 calories burned. Now compare that to a cheat meal. Pizza, burgers, ice cream. That can be 1,500, 2,000, even 3,000 calories in a single sitting. One large pizza alone? Roughly 2,400 calories. That's not a metabolism hack. That's a calorie bomb that wipes out progress you worked all week for. To put it in perspective, you'd need to keep eating continuously for 30 hours just to burn off that pizza through the thermic effect of food. Think about that. Now let's look at what's really happening. To lose 1 pound of fat, you need a deficit of about 3,500 calories. So if you're cutting 500 calories a day, you work hard for a full week to lose just 1 pound. And in one cheat meal, gone, wiped out. That entire week's worth of discipline erased in a single night. But the damage doesn't stop there. High-calorie, high-carb cheat meals cause huge spikes in blood sugar and insulin. That triggers water retention, so when you step on the scale the next morning, it might jump up by 3, 4, even 5 pounds. Most of that is water, not fat, but it hides your progress and wrecks your motivation. And then comes the cravings. Ever notice how after a cheat meal, you suddenly want more junk food for the next few days? That's not weakness, it's biology. Your brain's reward system gets hijacked. It wants another dopamine hit from sugar, from fat, from hyperpalatable foods. And that spiral makes it way harder to get back on track. Now don't get me wrong, there is some real science behind refeeding. But it's not what you see on Instagram. A proper refeed is structured, controlled, and planned. It's usually just 200 to 500 calories above maintenance, mostly from clean carbohydrates like rice, oats, or potatoes. And it's only done after weeks of consistent dieting, when hormones like leptin and thyroid start to dip. That's very different from saying, "Hey, I crushed the gym, so now I deserve a mountain of pizza and ice cream." Here's a simple comparison. A true refeed might look like adding an extra bowl of rice to dinner. A cheat meal is 3 slices of pizza, 2 burgers, and a milkshake. One supports your hormones, the other destroys your deficit. But here's where cheat meals get really dangerous: psychology. They create a toxic relationship with food. You restrict all week, you're perfect. Then you reward yourself with a binge. And then what follows? Guilt and more restriction. That cycle is the classic restrict-binge loop. And it's one of the fastest ways to develop disordered eating habits. I've seen it countless times. Someone follows a strict plan, drops a little weight, then lets one cheat meal spiral into 2, then 3, then a whole weekend. By Monday, they're not just back at square one, they're further behind, and mentally, they feel like a failure. That's why cheat meals aren't just a bad strategy for fat loss, they're poison for your mindset. So what's the better option? Flexibility. Instead of an all-or-nothing approach, you build small indulgences into your plan. You want pizza? Cool. Have 2 slices with a side salad, not half the box. Want ice cream? Measure out 1 serving and enjoy it guilt-free. The difference is control. You satisfy the craving, you stay within your calories, and you keep moving forward. This is how you make progress that lasts. Because fat loss doesn't come from extremes. It comes from balance and consistency. It's about showing up day after day, not swinging between restriction and chaos. So the next time someone tells you cheat meals boost metabolism, remember the math. A 3,000 calorie binge for a 100 calorie boost. That's not science, that's marketing. The truth is, cheat meals are hype. Consistency is king. And if you want real, lasting results, you don't need cheat meals at all. You need balance, discipline, and habits you can actually sustain. If this opened your eyes to the truth about cheat meals, hit that subscribe button right now. Because here, you'll always get evidence-based fitness, not influencer hype.